Hello students, welcome to our class. In previous lecture we have discussed about the multiplication of decimal number by whole number, multiplication of decimal number by a decimal number. Also we have discussed about how to compare the two decimal numbers. Okay, now today we will discuss about the multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 up to so on, means numbers with 1 and 0. 1 here, 1 with 1 0, 1 with 2 0, 1 with 3 0. Okay, so we have to discuss about what happen when we multiply decimal number by 10. What happen when we multiply decimal number by 100. So just see. For that I take example as 1.05 into 10. I have take decimal number 1.05 and multiply it by 10. So as usual, ignore the decimal point and multiply. So if we ignore the point, then the number will be 105. Multiply it by 10. Okay, so 105 into 1 is 105 and here additional 0. So 105 into 10 is 1050. Okay, so we get product 1050. Now for placing the decimal point, we count the digits after the decimal point. So here after the decimal point there are 2 digits. So in the obtained product we put the decimal point before 2 digits. So product of 1.05 into 10 is 10.50 or 10.5 because 0 after the point doesn't matter. Okay, now take second example as 1.76 into 10. So 1.76 into 10, ignore the point and multiply. So 176 into 10 is 1760. So 1.76 into 10 is equal to 1760. This is obtained product. Now there are 2 digits after the decimal point, so put 2 decimal point before 2 digits in the obtained product. So therefore the 1.6 into 10 is 17.60. Now see third example, 0.5 into 10. So what is 0.5? So if we ignore the decimal point, then the number will be 0, and 0.5 is nothing but 5. Okay, so multiplied by 10, we get 10 5s are 50. Okay, so 0.5 into 10, obtained product is 15. Now to put decimal point, there is one digit after the decimal point, so put the decimal point before one digit in the obtained product. So therefore 0.5 into 10 is 5.0, and 5.0 is nothing but 5 because 0.0 doesn't matter. Okay, as like this you can multiply any decimal number by 10. Now see what happens when we multiply any decimal number by 10. The digits will be same. In the product the digits will be same as the decimal number. See here the digits are 105, and here also in obtained product digits are also 105. Okay, so what changes here when we multiply 1.05 by 10? This decimal point is shifted to right by 1 unit. See here in the obtained product decimal point is after this 0, means what, this decimal point is shifted by 1 unit. See in second example, when we multiply 1.76 by 10, the digits in the product digits are same. Okay, what happened, just this decimal point is shifted to right by 1 unit by 1 unit by 1 unit. So 1.76 into 10 is equal to 17.60. Okay, now see in third example, See here 0.5 into 10. The digits in the product are as same in the decimal number. What happened? Just this decimal point is shifted to right by 1 unit. So we get the point in obtained product at after 5. Okay. So without do any calculation, we can directly multiply any decimal number by 10. See 2.35 into 10. So by previous explanation, what happened when we multiply any number by 10, the digits will be same. The digits will be same as the decimal number. What happened? Just this decimal point is shifted to the right by 1 unit. So we have to take the point after 3. So 2.35 into 10 is 23.5. So we don't need to do the calculation, means multiplication, then count the digits after the decimal point. Doesn't need. That's why we can directly do the multiplication. When we multiply any number by 10, the decimal point is shifted to the right by 1 unit. Why by 1 unit? Because see here in 10 there is only one zero with 1. That's why the decimal is shifted to right by 1 unit. Okay, as like this you can multiply any number by 10 directly. So see 12.356 into 10 is equal to what will we write? 123.56, because when we multiply number by 10, the decimal point is shifted to right by 1 unit. So obtained product is 123.56. Okay, see one more example. 0.07 into 10. So what is 0.07 into 10? When we multiply any number by 10, this decimal is shifted to right by 1 unit. So we got obtained product as 0.7. Okay, 0.7. Now let's see what happens when we multiply any number by 100. Just take first example. Now multiplication by 100. See 1.76 into 100. We have to multiply decimal number by 100. So do the calculation. 1.76 into 100. So while multiplying we ignore the point. So number will be 176 and multiplied by 100. So we get product 17600. Okay, so this is obtained product. Now to put decimal point in the obtained product, count the digits after the decimal point. There are 2 digits after the decimal point, so put the point before 2 digits. So we get 1.76 into 100 is nothing but 176, because 0.0 doesn't matter. So see here, when we multiply decimal number by 100, the decimal point is shifted to right by 2 units. See 1, 1 and 2. See here the decimal point is obtained after 6 when we multiply. Okay, so when we multiply any number by 100, the decimal point is shifted to right by 2 units, 1 and 2. So see, when we multiply 1.76 by 100, we get 176.0, and 0.0 doesn't matter, therefore we have written 176. Okay, now see second example. 2.35 into 100. So 2.35, while ignore the decimal point, the number is 235. 235 into 100 is 235.00. So 2.35 into 100 is 235.00. Now for placing the decimal point, count the digits after the decimal. Here the digits after the decimal are 2, therefore place the decimal point before 2 digits. So 2.35 into 100 is equal to 235. See, here the decimal point is shifted to right by 2 units, 1 and 2. Okay, now number 3 is 1.2 into 100. So ignore the decimal point, then what number? 12. And notice 12 into 100. 12 into 100 is 1200. Okay, so 1.2 into 100, we have got product 1200. Now see, after the decimal point there is only one digit, so place the decimal point before one digit. So 1.2 into 100 is equal to 120. Now see, we notify here one more thing, that 1.2 into 100 is equal to 120.0. See, here when we multiply a number by 100, there are two zeros, therefore this point is shifted to right by 2 units, 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, so here there is no digit. Okay, so if there will be no digits, then write 0 there. Okay, so we got product 120.0. Okay, when we multiply any decimal number by 100, there are two zeros, so we shifted the decimal point to right by 2 units, 1 and 2, and put decimal point. So here there is no digit, 1.2, there is no digit, so write here 0. Therefore 1.2 into 100 is 120.0. Okay, this is a different example, so you know about it, how to multiply. Okay, see one more example. When we multiply 5.6 into 100, so what we will get when we multiply 5.6 into 100? 56 into 100. And what is 56 into 100? 56 5600. 56 into 100 is 5600. There is one digit after decimal, so put one decimal point before one digit. So 5.6 into 100 is 560. Means what? We have to shifted. When we multiply 5.6 into 100, we have to shifted digit by 2 units. So here there is no digits, so write here 0 and put points. Therefore 5.6 into 100 is 560. Okay, so now take one more example. 56.3 into 100. So ignore the point, the number will be 563. Into 100 we will get 56300. Therefore 56.3 into 100 is equal to 56300. There is one digit after decimal point, so put point before one digit. So 56.3 into 100 is equal to 5630. So see here also, when you multiply 100, the decimal is shifted towards the right by 2 units, and when there is no digits, write 0. Okay, as like this you can multiply any number by any decimal number by 0. Okay, now next, multiplication of decimal number by 1000. Okay, multiplication. What happen when we multiply decimal number by 1000? So take first example, 1.765 into 1000. So ignore the decimal point and multiply. So when we ignore the decimal point, the number will be 1.765 into 1000. So obtained product is this. So 1.765 into 1000 is equal to 1765000. Now see, there are 3 digits after decimal point, so put the decimal point before 3 digits, 1 2 3. So 1.765 into 1000 is equal to 1765. So see, when we multiply a number by 1000, there are 3 zeros, 1 2 3. Therefore this decimal point is shifted to right by 3 units, 1 2 and 3. So we get product 1765.0. Okay, so 0.0 doesn't matter, so we can write 1765. Now see second example, 0.50 into 1000. See, when we ignore the point, the number will be 050, and 050 means 50 into 1000. So what will we get when we multiply 50 by 1000? 5 into 1 5, 1 2 3 4 zeros are there, so 50,000. So 0.50 into 1000 is equal to 50,000. So see, after decimal point there are 2 digits, so put the decimal point before 2 digits. So 0.50 into 1000 is equal to 500. Now see, here also the decimal point is shifted to right by 3 units. Okay, so here there is no digits, so we have written 0 as previous description. When there is no digit, you write 0 and put point or take point. Okay, now see, now example number 3, 56.3 into 1000. So ignore the decimal point and multiply. So we get 563 into 1, 563, and there are 3 zeros. So 56.3 into 1000 is equal to 563,000. See, there is a 1 digit after decimal point, so put decimal point before 1 digit. So 56.3 into 1000 is equal to 56300. 0.0 doesn't matter. So see, here also when we multiply 56.3 by 100, what we get product this. So what happened, this decimal point is shifted. When this decimal point is shifted to right by 3 units, 1 2 and 3, so we have to put zeros here. So we have put here 0 0 and then put point. Okay, so product of 56 into 3 by 1000 is 56300. Okay, so just understand that when there are 3 zeros, therefore shift the decimal point to the right by 3 units, and if there is no digits then write 0 there. If there is no digits then write 0 there. Okay, as like this you can multiply any decimal number by 10, 100, 1000 as like 10,000. So in 10,000 there are 4 zeros, so shift the decimal point to the right by 4 units. Okay, as like this you can multiply 1 lakh, 1 crore. Okay, so now we will discuss some word problems related to the decimal number or multiplication. Okay, so first word problem is see, a two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 km in 1 liters of petrol. Then we have to find how much distance will it cover in 10 liters of petrol. So see, we have given that the two-wheeler covers a distance distance covered by two-wheeler in 1 liter of petrol. So how much distance it cover? 55.3 kilometer distance covered by two-wheeler in 1 liter, and we have to find distance covered by two-wheeler in 10 liters of petrol. Okay, so in 1 liter it covers the distance 55.3 kilometers. So we have to find how much distance it covered in 10 liters. So what we have to do, we have to multiply 55.3 into 55.3 by 10, because we have given quantity of 1. So to find 10 we have to multiply it. So what is 55.3 into 10? So without do any calculation, by previous discussion, do directly. So when we multiply any decimal number by 10, we just shifted this decimal point to the right by 1 unit. So 55.3 becomes 55.3.0. Okay, so when we multiply any number by 10, shifted decimal point to the right by 1 unit. So obtained product is 553.0, and 0.0 doesn't matter, so we get product 553, and distance measured in kilometers. So we get answer. So without do any calculation we can find it. Okay, now see second example. The side of equilateral triangle is 3.5 centimeter. Then find its perimeter. And so we have given that side of equilateral triangle. So you know what about the equilateral triangle? All sides of equilateral triangle are same, and we have given the side of equilateral triangle is 3.5 centimeter, means each side of triangle is of 3.5 centimeter. Okay, each side is of 3.5 centimeter, because this is an equilateral triangle, all sides are same. We have to find perimeter. So you know the formula. What is perimeter of equilateral triangle? Is 3 times side of equilateral triangle. So here 3 into side of equilateral triangle is 3.5. So what is 3 into 3.5? We have learned how to multiply decimal number by whole number. Just ignore the point. So we get 35 and multiply. 35 into 3 is 5 to the 3 is 15, 3 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 10. So 35 into 3 is 105. Now in obtained product, for placing the decimal point, here after the decimal point there is 1 digit, so put the decimal point before 1 digit in obtained product. So we obtain perimeter of equilateral triangle is 10.5 and unit is centimeter. So in word problem you have to use the multiplication of decimal numbers by decimal number, by whole number, by 10, 100, etc. Okay, now see the third word problem. The length of rectangle is 7.1 centimeter and breadth is 2.5 centimeter. Then what is the area of rectangle? So here they have given length and breadth of the rectangle, and we know what is the formula of area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. So we have given, So length is 7.1 into breadth is 2.5. So we know how to multiply decimal number by decimal number. Just ignore the decimal point and multiply. So if we ignore the decimal point, we get 71 into 25. Multiply it. Okay, so we get 1775. So for placing the decimal point in obtained product, see here after decimal point there is one digit, and here also after decimal point one digit. So there are total two digits after the decimal point. So put the decimal point before two digits, 1 2. Okay, so we get the area of rectangle as 17.75, and what is the unit of area is centimeter square. So in the word problem, you also have to use the multiplication of decimal numbers. Okay, thank you.